Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we have another deck over here. So it is the Giant Prince deck. These two are the real big threats in this deck itself. These two are the only win conditions we have over here. Mainly we have the Giant, who is of course a beast here. He is definitely a card that you actually get early in the game. As soon as you launch up the game, you probably will be getting this guy. But then this guy is definitely strong up in these higher league as well. He is definitely one cool card to have. So if you have a decent level, at least a level one level beneath the level you actually are at. So if you're at level 10 in terms of tournament, I mean if you're a level 10 player in terms of XP, if you can see there in the top left corner, if you're a level 10 player, then you need to have at least tournament kind of equivalent levels kind of card. So if you're actually talking about any card, then it has to be actually kind of equal to the tournament levels over here. So these are the cards that I actually should be having for my level, that is level 10. Now you can just minus as it goes down. So if you're level 9, maybe one level lower than what you can actually have from the tournament level itself. So that's the basic mindset you actually need to have in order to understand if you're actually a player that is capable enough or not. But then for me, as far as I'm concerned, I'm level 10 guy, so I do have a rare level 7. I do have some epic cards that are level 5 and stuff. So that is the basic mindset you need to keep in mind. So these two are the real big cards over here. We of course have the Zap over here to help our prince. I'll be explaining you that, of course. So let's just get into the replay. But before that, make sure to subscribe to the channel for Clash of Clans or Clash Royale content every single day. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoy this video, and lastly, click on the bell notification icon to get notified when I'm presenting Clash of Clans or Clash Royale content so you don't miss anything. And here are the replays. Okay, so we're starting over with a 1 vs 1 attack replay. So we're going to drop in the good luck, of course. Now it's going to be pretty simple, you guys. We need something or the other to actually drop up in front. So we don't have anything apart from the fire spirit. So I'm just going to drop that down, and the opponent is not worried about it. So it's a huge benefit for me as far as I'm concerned. It's really good to make sure they're actually having a good level 5 spirit, because it does so much damage. So I need to keep in mind that the opponent has the arrows to counter against my spare goblins. So the next time I'm going to actually put in spare goblins, I'm going to make sure that I am actually making sure that he's actually going to drop in the arrows before he actually does that. But in the meanwhile, you can actually see the prince actually gave a huge punch to that tower over there, and that definitely did cost him over there. So you definitely cannot leave the prince undamaged. I mean, without any concern. You cannot just leave him all by himself. He's just going to devastate it. So he's going to come up with the ghost over here. So we're going to switch over to Giant and put that right over there. Make sure that the ghost is kind of away from the tower, because he's going to do Ayrus blast. That's the one thing that you actually have to keep in mind. So we're actually going to wait for our prince and the prince to actually hit the witch. So the spare goblins over here are doing a really great damage over here. So we're actually going to drop in the prince and get ready with the Zap over here. So the prince again is going to punch her on. Oh my goodness, he just punched her within no time. So we're just going to zap it down, and we're going to take all of them down. We're going to put in the fire spirits, and the fire spirits again are going to do some massive damage. The lumberjack is going to do one shot, and it's not going to be a big problem because the miner will not be in a position to do much damage. He does not do really high amount of damage to the tower, but then he is pretty good enough. So we're actually going to start ourselves with the defense. So when it comes to the defensive side of the deck, you actually have the hut over here that really helps a lot. So the fact that I just have around 500 hit points on that tower, it's going to be really easy for me. So I'm going to just drop in the hut. As you can just see, I just dropped in the hut to just defend myself, and those pair goblins over there are just going to come in massive numbers, and they're just going to help a lot. So I just zapped it just before I could actually get the opponent to drop the skeleton army. But then we're going to go again. The prince will not be in a position to do damage again over there. So we're dropping in the other hut, hopefully on this side. But I think we're going to drop in the giant this time. So put in the poison, do some damage, because it's going to be a really close match. So if you don't want the poison, I personally prefer the rocket, but then I just wanted to try out the poison. Poison again is really cool. So this guy is trying to be clever. He's just dropping in the lumberjack from this card, and if you leave the lumberjack, is again a big threat to consider. So he definitely did some damage over there. So he's gonna defend over here again. We're gonna put in the poison, and we just have to go through with another attack, I guess. Hopefully that will be probably enough. So he's coming in over here, so we're gonna drop in the prince over here to do some damage to this side. and we're just gonna put in the minion, Mega Minion to the Witch. Make sure that she is attacking the Witch over there. The Mega Minion again does a massive amount of damage to any troop since it is a single targeted troop. So we're just gonna zap it down, or the skeleton army is just gonna ruin this up, put in the poison, and it's pretty much game over. It's gonna drop in the ghost. We're gonna just wait for it to actually finish off, and we pretty much got the victory. Because that was a close battle, but then you get the idea. It definitely has some good amount of damaging power over there. So here is another 2 versus 2 attack to actually wanted to put it out, and we are just very low in terms of levels, so it's a really cool thing to actually go through and actually show you the 2 versus 2 aspect of it. More than the 1 versus 1, this actually is a really cool against when you're actually having the 2 versus 2, because when it actually comes to the deck over here, my friend over there has pretty much the same deck as well, almost the same deck. It's all the basic cards you actually can get as soon as you start over the game. So my opponent, my teammate has the Witch, the Fireball, the Prince, the Giant, the Baby Dragon, the the Mini P.E.K.K.A, the Valkyrie, and the Witch as well. So it's gonna be really easy for us. You see, it is really easy. He also has those pair goblins, if I just missed that out. So it's really easy, you guys, to actually use this deck. The Witch is of course acting as a troop that actually will be helping your Prince out there. So if the opponent is actually putting in the skeleton army, just like how he's gonna actually drop it right now. Yeah, he's just dropping it right now. You can just see the Witch actually does some area splash, and it's gonna take it really quickly. So the Witch again is just for support. She's gonna help you do the matters much more easier for the Prince over there. So make sure you're actually putting in the Witch and then the Prince. That's definitely gonna help a lot. Again, if you have the Baby Dragon in there, you can just put that as well. So he's gonna drop in the Fireball, my friend, and then I'm gonna put in the Poison, and it's pretty much game over for them. We pretty much got the victory. It was the easy one. It's really easy with this deck, you guys. You have all the components, all the cards that you actually will be needing in the 2 versus 2 battle. You have Area Splash, guys. You have a good win condition. Giant over there, that's a really big win condition. It's really cool. Trust me, Giants are really awesome. If you have a decent level Giant, just get them down. They're really awesome. So thank you so much for watching till the very end, you guys. This is a deck that works pretty much both for 2 versus 2 as well as 1 versus 1. That's the one thing that I actually wanted to say out. So thank you so much for watching till the very end. I'm Ayrus, and I'll be seeing you the next time. Until then, goodbye.